Bonjour, mon nom c'est Guy Saint-Jean. On February 10, 2014, I walked into City Hall and submitted my nomination form to become one of your city councilors in the upcoming municipal election. To describe myself in a few words: creative, hardworking, passionate, and honest.
I met Guy here at the club. He wanted to do some personal training, and after training him for about 3 months, I got to know Guy on a personal level, and when he expressed his interest to run for city council, I was definitely right behind him.
I was born in 1971 in the east end of Cornwall on Leach Drive. I was born and raised, went to school in Cornwall, went to Marie Tanguay, Jean 23, and then carried over to St. Lawrence High School.
I am well educated, well traveled. I have lived in urban cities such as Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto, and Fort Lauderdale. I hope to transfer my knowledge and experience into proudly serving my community.
J'ai confiance pour très bien faire l'affaire pour siéger sur le conseil municipal et apporter un vent de changement parce que Dieu sait qu'on en a tous besoin ici à Cornwall. On sait qu'on aurait besoin de rehausser l'image de la ville.
I think it's important for us to actually stand up, support any business that wants to come and choose Cornwall to raise their family, to work, to retire. And if we don't support them, we're stuck and we're never going to have any growth here. I am proud of my city. I see the potential.
Cornwall is really ready for change.
I will be taking you through the city and showing you some of the good, the bad, and some improvements needed to bring our city to where it should be.
In 2011, when my husband and I invested and purchased a condo at the Cotton Mill Lofts, we were sold a big picture vision with the waterfront revitalization project. The storage tanks were a huge disaster for the city of Cornwall and proved that once again, we must be more transparent at all levels of government. Now, the dust has settled and once again, we have been forced to swallow our pill. Although we are imposed to have these eyesores in our backyard and along our beautiful waterfront, I would think that Trillium, the company who hold the lease with the federal government, will undergo a landscape project to make the site more discreet, and I would hope that they would be cleaning up this landscape with highest of priorities. One of the issues that bothered me the most is that of how people treat waste. Take a walk around some of the neighborhoods and you will see how dirty the city is becoming and the lack of respect that some have for our city.
I've known Guy for a number of years, and I'm very proud of him as he moves forward to try and make our city a different place. He wants to clean the city up, and I'm very proud of him for that.
On any given day, you will see sofas, furniture, uncollapsed boxes, open garbage bags, mattresses, and so much more. The city has designated days for waste pickup, and we have bylaws in place to ensure that residents respect the policies put in place. The bylaw says that trash should not be put to the curb before 7 p.m. the night before pickup, and you see trash on someone's lawn for days. I have even seen some for weeks and even months. That is totally unacceptable. People need to be held responsible for their actions, and we need to implement stricter regulations. I would like to see people treat what is ours with a little more respect, and by leading by example and cleaning up our neighborhoods, we will send a positive message to our community and to those thinking of calling Cornwall their home. One of my key platform issues is to modernize, restore, and revive our neighborhoods, including the downtown core and Le Village. With Cornwall embracing the condo style of living, we will be able to cater to various neighborhoods and create a sustainable living platform. Let's take Le Village for instance. We need to consider giving business owners and entrepreneurs incentive to open and revitalize their storefronts, as done with the Heart of the City initiative. With the Cotton Mill Lofts Phase 1 and 2 now underway, the King's Landing, the St. Lawrence College, and others forecasted, we need to rethink Le Village. There's no reason to see all of these abandoned storefronts. Building an even better downtown. We have some amazing restaurants located downtown. In addition, we have some wonderful retail outlets that cater to various needs, and it keeps growing.
You don't really necessarily have very you don't necessarily have a lot of chances of speaking with other businessmen, so it's nice to see somebody like that running, and if there's a problem, at least I know where I can go and get some information, or if I need some advice, I can go and talk to them.
The Heart of the City initiative has given the core of the city a welcome facelift and made the area much more appealing aesthetically. One thing that we must do as a community is welcome growth, and to do so, we need to welcome newcomers who have chosen to call Cornwall their home. I am all for buy local and support local philosophy. Another of my visions is to support the Cornwall's youth.
Cornwall needs a new skate park.
When my son was growing up, it would have been awesome. He's past that stage now, but for the upcoming kids that would be really interested in that, I think it's a really awesome idea.
My name is Dave Clark. I'm originally from Vancouver, BC. I've lived in Cornwall for the last 14 years. You see that Cornwall supports other team sports. They do a fantastic job at it, but we feel that there's a niche or a hole in that pattern, which is the ability to target those kids that can't necessarily afford to join a hockey team or join a basketball team. And these are the kids that really adapt to skateboarding. We find that skateboarding's been a tremendous success for disenfranchised youth. Every small town, from towns the size of Alexandria to Gananoque, have built incredible skateboard parks. This is really important for Cornwall to move forward.
They deserve to have their say and finally get a state-of-the-art skate/BMX park that meets their needs and at an accessible location.
Together, we can make a positive difference in our community. On October 27th, I invite you to support Guy Saint-Jean for your Cornwall City Council, and together, with teamwork, let's build a better community with a new vision and new direction.